Hello, all the air signs, Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgo. Here's Aya from Arrow Sisters. Thank you for watching my previous videos about monthly prognosis in terms of your love life, work, finances, where are you going, what will make you happy in each month. So keep following, subscribing my channel, and you will get the updates on every new video that I post. And in this video, I would like to give you a guidance regarding your health situation. What are you going to expect until the end of 2020? What is going to happen, where to pay attention related to your health and wellness? I will be using my tarot deck, as well as my oracle deck, which is the healing mantra, and this deck will allow me to give you guidance for your emotional well-being, not only the physical body, but as well as your spiritual body and emotional body. So let's start with Capricorns. I'm Capricorn ascendant. And let's look what is going to happen with the Capricorns in terms of the health in the next 7 months until the end of 2020. Again, the result will be positive, but there will be certain concerns that you will need to pay attention to. So let's look in more details. So Capricorn, you had a wand jumping out card, and this is like an additional message that tarot cards would like to give you guidance that you need to pay attention to. And here is the 10 of Swords. And with 10 of Swords, in terms of the health context, it might mean that you have hit a wall and you need to stop and deal with your health at the moment, now, immediately. It could be chronic fatigue, being exhausted, feeling like you are on the edge of collapsing, even a nervous breakdown. It's all represented by this card. You need to put your health in the first, and you really need to take care about how do you feel. And from all other cards as well, here is the coming message that your nervous system, your very high level of stress and frustration is causing a lot of red flags in your health and in your wellness. As well with this card, if the stress level is not your issue, although I really don't, because Capricorns are going through some challenging times at the moment, it as well indicates acupuncture. So you might think that, or if you have tried acupuncture, go and do it again. Or if you haven't tried, acupuncture is very beneficial, and it gives a really deep healing for the body. So I would advise to try at least some few treatments of acupuncture during the next 6 months. So let's draw a card. What kind of emotions you need to handle during next 6 months, and what will help you to increase your health situation. Expressing free will. And you need to, so in next 6 months, you need to remember that your choices determine how brightly you shine. So if you are speaking out what exactly you want, you are literally telling, I want this, clearly to your loved ones, to your family, to your colleagues. This will bring you way much clarity of where are you going. Because it can as well influence the frustration of not knowing what's going to happen or being overwhelmed of so many things. And if you clarify where are you going, what do you want, it will bring a lot of clarity for yourself. So as well, it will decrease certain stress level and frustration. If we are looking in general about your health situation, you have here reverse 7 of cups, and it can represent that you are already for some time, or in the past you have been in unhealthy lifestyle choices. Like looking at what is going to happen, you have here Capricorn reversed 7 of cups, and 7 of cups is representing poor lifestyle, or the poor lifestyle choices having negative effect on your health situation. And I would say, and I understand that for some time you have been already in this track of choosing the poor lifestyle. What I mean by poor lifestyle, like overindulging or eating too much, you overindulging with alcohol or drugs, for instance. As well as 7 of cups reverse tells you that it's time to get back the control of your unhealthy lifestyles. Maybe you're smoking too much or doing something else which is not bringing the best for your health and for your physical body. As well with the 7 of cups, regarding the health context, it is identifying that around you, remember this card, that there is so much stress around you, or there can be a toxic people you need to get rid of, because they are really influencing your lifestyle and how do you feel. And this impact of damaged health already is coming from your past, and is giving as well certain effect on your present moment, as well as in the future outcome of the next 7 months. And as well with this card, if you on the alternatively, it as well mean that maybe you are too much getting into the health and fitness, that you are literally overdoing. Maybe you are going to the gym every day, you are pushing your boundaries really hard, and as well this is overindulging of physical exercise, which might be harmful for your body in a very long time. And if you find it difficult to stop your negative indulgences, let's say about alcohol, food, drugs, maybe something else, with this card I would recommend to take a proper advice from professional and speak to the doctor, and they will help you to guide you in the right direction. And as well with looking what kind of organs can be influenced by unhealthy lifestyle, it could mean that, for let's say if you are a lady, you might have very strong menstruation cycle, which could be very painful, or other female complaints. With 7 of cups, it can as well mean that there can be serious infections, health condition related to living in toxic environmental, like for example smoke, or there is a lot of some other substances that is just in the air, and you are living in a not very healthy environment. As well as if you are single or you like to be very active sexually, it might mean that one of your potential sexual partners have certain sexual disease that you might get from them. So I would recommend take proper precautions, and if you take care about yourself, the higher energies will protect you as well. So really pay attention in the next 6 months. Where are you going? What you are doing? What kind of lifestyle do you have? Looking at the present moment, here we have the reversed Empress. Generally, the Empress tells you that you need to take care about your health in a very productive way and deal with emotions. Remember emotions here? As I mentioned before, emotions will be one of the top priorities, to tame them and not to stress out in the next 7 months. As well as the reversed Empress, it can indicate that emotional conflicts may be causing laziness, apathy. Again, it could be being overeating or drinking too much, because you cannot control your emotional wellness at present moment as well. You need to exercise or do some certain activities to feel good about yourself. Remember, the healthy exercise, being physically active, increase the endorphins, and endorphin is the hormone of the happiness. I know it's hard, but when you start doing it, it will really help you in a long run. As well with this card, your health will be better if you really take care of it and start now, because there could be some other challenges coming out. As well as with the reversed Empress, it can indicate fertility or pregnancy issues. Definitely for those who are planning to have a baby or already pregnant, I would suggest to take some supplements maybe, or do some prenatal fitness exercises, especially dedicated for the pregnant woman. If you are not into having a baby, as well, it can indicate unexpected, unwanted pregnancy or miscarriage or termination or problems with conceiving. If pregnancy is not your issue, it could indicate that you need to really nurture yourself and listen to your body signals, watch your energy levels, and take required rest. If you are poorly observing what's happening with your body level, with your energy level, again, it will bring you back to apathy, laziness, and making poor lifestyle choices. And what we can recommend in order to, what can be improved, where you need to look for additional guidance how to improve your well-being. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, unfortunately, can represent certain delays in terms of recovery. So if you take certain precautions now, today, literally today, you might avoid certain serious consequences, because those consequences will take more time for recovery. Well, in general health context, the reversed Ace of Pentacles can simply indicate that you have not put an energy and proper thinking about looking after your health. If you have failed to make a plan for healthy living, or have started a new fitness routine but not stuck into it, this card tells you that you need to get back on it, but put the work to maintain your health. As well with this card, it's suggested to start a diet, start fitness program, taking certain supplements. All previous cards are just talking about the same thing. And what do we have here for guidance? The Six Pentacles, and it can indicate the delay against seeking the medical advice. Capricorn, you are really not taking care about yourself. You are putting yourself in the, I don't know in which kind of priority. This is not really serving you the best interests. So with this card as well, go and seek a medical advice. if you are really having a certain poor health conditions. And with this card, it is Moon in Taurus, and it indicates neck and throat issues, all kinds of sore throat. So sore throat, having a flu symptoms. Again, this is certain very common symptom at this specific time when we have coronavirus there. So please be very careful about your health, because remember, if you get sick, the recovery will take more time than usually. And the outcome is King of Cups. King of Cups is always bringing a positive news. If you have been ill or suffering from certain disease, you will be recovering. But you really need to treat yourself with empathy and kindness. You should be feeling emotionally positive. If you avoid those stress situations, and if you really determine what kind of issues you are having and where you need to help, you will be recovering. So please take care about yourself, because if you are not taking care of self, King of Cups can bring you certain issues with your stomach or digestive system, as well as unhealthy belly fat. Remember, overeating, overindulging with alcohol, this all triggers a belly fat, and as well certain early aging symptoms or conditions. So Capricorn, this was your health spread for next 7 months. So let's look in the next sign, next earthly sign, which is Taurus. So all Taurus, if you know already, if you watch my video about what is going to happen during this month in terms of your life, career, finances, this is health spread, what I haven't discussed in my other videos. If you haven't checked, please go and check it, because there will be a lot of useful information. So let's look now. Jumping card, very good. This is very positive card, Queen of Wands, for you Taurus in terms of the health. Okay, excellent. You have a good card. So next 7 months won't be that challenging for you in terms of the health. So let's look one by one. Taurus, you had a jumping card, Queen of Wands. And Queen of Wands in general, it is positive card. Positive card which represents health and vitality in general. Your energy level should be high, and you would be maybe others would be wondering, wow, how much energy you have. You can do just everything what comes to your way. With the Queen of Wands as well, this is motherhood card, and if someone of you Taurus are planning to conceive a baby, this is a positive sign that potentially you will be able to do it in the next 7 months. At the same time, as well, Queen of Wands is representing a certain skin irritation like pimples, rashes, facial inflammation, eye problems. So watch yourself out from the poor outcome of plastic surgeries, tattoos, and piercing in the next 7 months until the end of 2020, because the result might not be as you wished, or there could be specific issues related to that. Eyes, digestion, certain fitness plan. This is the main key areas where you need to focus in the next 7 months. Well, with the King of Pentacles, this is very good card. In general, you have very strong health and the physical strength and well-being as in general, and this really helps you in many situations. Maybe when you get certain bacteria or disease, or you're overwhelmed of doing too much, and the stress level could be high, so you are very good in managing that. As well, the King of Pentacles, he indicates that you will have stability, security in terms of your health. So if you have been concerned about your health, any issues are likely to be resolved easily. It may not be as bad as you think. So this is the good sign, and because there could be certain red flags that I would like to draw. Let's look one by one. But as well, with the King of Pentacles, I would suggest pay attention to take care of your skeletal system, as well as for your teeth and stomach issues. And stomach issues could be coming from of potentially overindulging yourself in the next months with the food, alcohol, or anything else which might cause a certain stomach or digestive problems. What you have here, you have reversed Emperor, and he indicates that you may be being too rigid on your routine and causing yourself undue stress at this specific moment. This may be manifesting in physical symptoms like headaches or poor sleeping patterns. Pushing your body too far, maybe you have too much to handle at school or at work or your personal life. With this card, it can cause injuries, so don't push yourself as well into physical exercises, but because you might be reckless about your body and you can have a certain injury. Don't be afraid to loosen up the routine and give yourself time for relaxation with this card as well. Alternatively, if you have not been taking care of your health, the Emperor reversed can show you need to increase your self-discipline and bring yourself back to the health, to good health, fitness regime, gym, maybe running, diet, or any exercise or any routine that you have been practicing before. As well, reduce and eliminate activities where you are too harsh on your body. Avoid pushing yourself into extensive regimes, and be kind to yourself. So here, be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with good regime, but be kind. Don't overdo it. Work with the energy level, not against it. If you have health issues, treat them properly. If you are sick, go to doctor and take a medicine. But in general, you have a very good immune system as well as very good physical health. But still, you need to take care about yourself in a proper manner. What can be approved? And here we have a reversed Wheel of Fortune. It can indicate you might be finding upheaval or disruption in another area of your life, as I mentioned with the reversed Emperor, and this effect is really knocking on your health. Try to remain positive and avoid letting pessimists to take you over or stress to take you over. While change can be stressful, which is coming with the Wheel of Fortune, especially unwelcome change, remember that even if you can't control the situation, you can control how you feel and how does it affect you. Don't worry to stop events from happening, but make positive steps to take care of yourself and your body, even though it's a tough time and your health will be benefiting. As well, Wheel of Fortune, what does it govern? It governs liver and its functions. Toxic buildup in the liver that can cause a skin eruption. Again, skin eruption and skin inflammations, pimples is the the main focus for your next 7 months, as well as it can lower the vitality, which is coming already from the King of Pentacles. Poor or eyesight, or you might have certain allergies. So as well, again, pay attention to that. And if you have certain conditions, just you can take the proper precautions already when the symptoms are very low. Here we have a Chariot, and regarding Chariot, you might be feeling that all the stress is literally affecting your energy levels and motivation. You are feeling that the motivation and the inner strength is really coming down. You may have a long road to recovery. So again, remember about don't push yourself too hard, because already you have a certain burden on your stress, not stress level, but energy level. This can cause you the stress, and low energy levels can cause you digestive system problems. And again, it's advised with the Chariot, get back on a healthy regime. What kind of issues are related to the Chariot? It can be motherhood issues if you don't get back to the regime, so there can be certain issues. Cancer, so Chariot is ruled by the Cancer, which is the water sign, and it suggests the problems with food poisoning, food allergies, toxins. Remember, Wheel of Fortune was warning you that you might get food poisonings or toxins or allergies into your system. So this is again a warning sign. Get a really healthy diet and think about what you are consuming. And finally, as an outcome, if at any stage you will get certain health condition, with the Justice card, it says that you really need to balance yourself out and be cautious about overindulging with anything. Is it food? Is it negative emotions? Is it abuse of alcohol or any other drugs? Drugs, not only like toxic, but as well medicine is as well drugs which affect the liver and stomach is your weak point. So try to be really moderate and take care about your health already in advance. Justice is ruled by the Libra, and it governs organs as lower back, kidneys, adrenals, ovaries, and inner ear. So take care about that, and let's draw a card for you, Taurus. What kind of emotions you need to work on in order to feel better in next 7 months. What do we have here? Liberating love. So you need to allow yourself to receive all the fulfillments you are willing to give. Not only you're ready to give, but you need to accept that others are taking care about yourself, that others can take a certain emotional burden from your shoulders. You are not alone in this journey. Just ask, give unconditional love, and be open to receive it back. So this was the tarot spread for your health, dear Taurus, and let's look what will be the health situation for the last sign of Earth, which is Virgo. I appreciate if you subscribe or like my video as the energy exchange. So let's check what's going to happen with the health situation for all the Virgos until the end of 2020. looks like that not at the moment, but in the past there has been some serious health issues for you. It could be a mental or physical health problems, and it can be related to pushing yourself too far and not taking care of yourself, and at this point you could potentially collapse or burn out, and it could cause mental or nervous breakdown, as well as certain health issues that you just don't have any energy left in order to move forward. With reversed Four of Swords, it is Jupiter in Libra, and it can indicate that there is lethargy due to diminished adrenal secretion, renal abscences, diabetes, skin eruptions due to sludging actions of the kidneys. Four of Swords in health as well indicates health issues from inactivity. And inactivity and doing healthy regime, not pushing you to the maximum of the maximum, but really healthy, taking care, taking time for yourself to recover is the main priority for you in terms of health in the next months until the end of 2020. And we have here High Priestess, and High Priestess generally telling you that you need to listen to your body. Your body is sending you certain messages, and if you feel that something doesn't feel right, go and check yourself. And you need to take those messages, and which is related to the health context, really seriously. It could already be certain disease or certain message in your body for some time, because this is coming already from the past, or maybe you already have recognized what kind of health issue you have. So with this card, it suggests that really take a serious action towards that. Don't allow your concerns to be ignored. The High Priestess can also symbolize fertility, as well as hormones coming into the balance. So you, as well, if you're a lady, your menstrual cycle could come into the balance, or your hormones could come as well into the balance if they have been out of the balance. So for women as well, it could be certain issues with uterus, ovaries, or breasts. And in general, with the High Priestess, take attention towards your stomach and nutrition, what you consume, because there could be malnutrition or digestive problems as a consequence. What do we have here? Again, what I mentioned, that you have been struggling with your health already for some time. And with this card, with the Six Swords reversed, it indicates that recovery from illness or injury will take longer than you have hoped or anticipated. There may be delays in healing or setbacks, and you may feel like your health is up in the air at the moment. Try not to let the instability you feel overwhelmed. It shall pass, don't worry. You just need to find some balance and take time, as I mentioned, take time for yourself, because you have been pushing yourself too far and your energy level is very low. What does it mean? What kind of consequences it could bring? This is Mercury in Aquarius, and it can mean pain in the whole body. You might face varicose vein problem or blood poisoning. It can also indicate that this is the time to disconnect with yourself from technology and reconnect to the source, to the higher source, creator of all, and take certain holistic method, maybe Reiki or healing energy could really recharge you at this specific moment, and you will feel way much better after such treatments. What can be improved with the reversed page of wands? It can indicate that there could be two options. You might feel that your energy is very low, or you have so much energy and you don't know where to put it. If you have been ill, again, or if you have been trying to recover, it says the same as we discussed, that you need to try to moving to certain alternative energy healing, or it could take more time, or there is lack of energy inside of you in order to recover from certain illness. And as well, you need to be really gentle about getting yourself back into activity. Maybe you are doing some certain sports or gym or anything else. So start, but start slowly. Be kind to yourself. Don't be afraid to reach out for your friends who could motivate you, who could give you certain inspiration. Maybe friends who could start to go back to your fitness regime or diet regime together. And with page of wands, it warns that there could be certain issues with the heart, back, and ribs, as well as you might feel exhausted with the low energy. So take care about yourself. With the guidance here, it again complements what we already discussed, because this is indicating that you are going through a very long treatment, recovering from period of illness or from the period of having a poor health. With 5 Pentacles, the health issues may be brought on by the factors of other life situations. For example, if you're having tough time with your finances, or your stress level is really getting high due to the work or finance or family issues, whatever can be the concern, you need to really manage your stress level, because you are losing the vitality, you are losing the energy levels, and you are burning yourself out. And with this card, if I mentioned before, the Reiki would be good as well. Here it comes the meditation and grounding meditation. There are a lot of guided meditations for grounding, and really will help you to release the stress burden that you are having at the moment and will be having in the next months for yourself. With the 5 Pentacles, it is Mercury in Taurus, and it can bring a certain issues with your respiratory system, loss of voice, problems with breathing, unhealthy weight gain. So again, get back to your regime, take care about yourself, take a certain precautions when needed. And as well with the Emperor, it is suggested that you need to, if you have certain issues, go and check with the doctor and ask for help. Don't allow your injuries or health issues to be ignored. Remember, this was the wording with the High Priestess. And with the Emperor, if you will be pushing yourself too much, there can be a risk of having certain injuries. Like leg or arm, related to your regime, as well as it can be injuries coming from your emotional imbalance. If you are too stressed, frustrated, or anger, these emotions are giving a certain as well, like muscle tension, headache, stomach problems, so blood pumping up. So really take care about yourself, get a healthy regime, manage your emotions, and balance your chakras with Reiki as well as meditation, and you will be feeling all better already after certain smaller period of time. You don't need to wait those next 7 months is to feel better. As soon as you get back on your emotional stability, the sooner you will feel better. So let's look as well about your emotional balance, about your emotional body. What kind of emotions you need to get rid of in order to feel way much better. Integrating the ego, and everything is for me, not against me. Virgo, this is a very good card for you. Ego is a big thing for all the Virgos. So as well, the stress levels and trying to be always the right and best, pushing your boundaries to the maximum. This is all about you. So as well, this card is suggesting you manage your ego. You don't always need to be right. You don't need to always be the first one. Take care about yourself. Be kind to yourself. Think about how you can improve your well-being, and your health situation will be improving by the end of 2020. Press like if you really support my advices. Subscribe and watch my other videos, the prognosis of each month.